ahead and order a wings and fries to go, please.
Okay. You want anything to drink with that?
Yeah, 2 Cokes. Or whatever soda you have, don't matter to me.
All right.
What's up, Ant? How you doing?
Hey, is it a specific color we gotta wear?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
All right. You said two sodas. You had no preference on that, right?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
All right.
Feed the man my order of the fucking Peaky Blinders. Yeah, no, he looks like a psycho.
All right. I gave you some. I'm gonna put it in the counter right here. I gave you some variety, so.
I appreciate you.
In there, my man. It's alright. It's my bad. I was putting it in there. Try it. Look again.
Gotcha. I see it.
Yep.
Thank you very
You have
much,
a good one,
sir.
man.
You have yourself a good
100%.
day, all right?
Yeah, make sure you come back, man.
Of course. Come back later and shoot him in the fucking face. All right, anyway. I just get surrounded by a SWAT team right now. That would be wild. I'd be like, how the fuck did they get... Call here in a second. Fuck it. We'll talk to her. Why not? We'll, call Murph.
Detective Schultz.
Hi, hello. I just saw a wanted poster for a Mr. Jimmy Valentino.
Yep.
I just have a question for you guys regarding that case.
Go for it.
Where's your baby at?
My baby?
Do you know where he is?
Where she is, with her babysitter.
You might want to check again. Perfect. This isn't good. Uh-oh.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Hi, how you doing, sir?
The reason I pulled you over is because you were speeding by the alleyway back there. Can I just see your license, please?
I don't have my license on me, sir. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You don't have your license on you? Can I get a name?
Yeah, first of Jimmy, last of Valentino.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to step out of the car.
Can I ask what for?
Sir, you have a warrant out for your arrest. I'm gonna need you to
Okay,
step out
all
of the car,
right.
please.
I'll get it out of the car.
I need you to
Okay,
step out.
all right. can kind of leave the area at very least. And we're gonna get as far away as we can and hide.
Honey. Oh. That's how's it going, detective? Oh boy.
What? Fuck it.
Yeah, it ain't. I'm gonna tell them that they can go.
Just body parts everywhere.
What? Oh, body parts. Okay. Then why did we get a call that they were bleeding out?
Here, am I having a headache over here?
What? What's going on? Oh, the ground? Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm having the same thing.
And the wall there.
Oh, yeah, I'm having the
Okay.
same thing, dude.
All right. Long as it's not.
Yeah, you ain't tripping. Yeah, you ain't tripping. Oh my gosh.
Level 3 mobilization for a serial kill. Oh!
Yeah, so go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're dead. Oh, yeah, they're 100% dead. From
well,
walking.
You have fun with
Hey,
this one.
give me a
Detective.
second here.
Hey, Commander, can you reach out to
Yeah, you go to
LCPD?
that one.
I don't know if they might have any connection with the mobilization they just put out.
Yeah, it might, you know, let's get the preliminary, collect the evidence, you know. We don't want them stomping all over this, because if this comes back to their case, they're going to want to swing their dicks into it, and, you know, we don't really want them stomping on a homicide case, do we? No. Make sure you get the 5 started before them, you know.
No, I
I'll call,
understood.
you know, I know. I'll make sure to call them after I call another radio car to help and BCI down.
Yeah, maybe if you just want to inquire what they're referring to, not tell them that we have a case going on here,
Yeah.
and then we'll connect the dots.
It'll be a little, you know, give you more than enough time, detective, to
Oh yeah, absolutely.
take a look around. You know, just make sure the firefighters are watching where they're stepping. They're already beginning to walk through the crime scene.
Yeah, I already told them to watch their step.
South Command and Central, requesting any available additional radio car south.
They are
19 Mahesh Rayal in the garage. Regards to a crime scene at this location. Also requesting BCI. Detective unit, this homicide. Apparently, this might have some relation to an LCPD serial killer case, but you're not coming on my air and threatening me and telling me this is their case. You're working it with him. Get him plain clothes when you're done. And do not, I don't care if it's John Gotti himself, do not give anything to LCPD. This is our case. That is a direct order. Give them nothing.
Okay.
Really? Like,
Make, I don't give a fuck if it's a serial killer or not. You're not going to come on my radio over my... Talk to me.
Aggressive with you? Or were they
No, he got aggressive with me. You can ask Horner. I didn't even get aggressive this time. I was telling them, they're asking, what's the situation on this homicide? I told them, what homicide? They haven't been pronounced dead yet. You can talk to the detective.
Well, you don't need to play that dumb. They're obviously dead.
I was gonna say, dude, these guys are cut into pieces. They're fucking dead. What are you talking?
Stop.
Can't wait for this to be another dead end.
Oh, it's not a dead end. If you involved the LCPD,
You know,
it wouldn't be a
kill
dead end.
these serial killers just to put a sign saying my address is this is my car, this is what I look like.
Yeah, you think, but why would they do that? Then I wouldn't have a job.
Yeah.
I would have no job sober.
I don't know. You might want to ask the detectives. It's close. It's a crime scene.
Homicide, right?
What's up?
Homicide, right?
Hey, get the fuck. Hey, what are you doing?
Whoa. What the
What are you doing?
I'm a detective.
Kowalski,
we have
listen,
detectives
let me
already
talk
Yeah, I
to
know,
you.
but I gotta talk to fucking Silver. Stupid son of a bitch.
Kowalski,
Suck
come
my
on, come
dick,
over here real
dumb motherfucking prick. Yeah, for real. Suck my dick, stupid prick.
Now, one of your guys comes
Well,
on
listen,
our air
don't
threatening
worry.
me in front of my people. We're not giving you stuff. Zavala's coming down here and we're going to give it to him. No
Yeah, that's
offense to you,
fine.
because I know it wasn't you. I told them don't let LCPD on the scene. Because whichever one of your detectives comes on my air and threatens me in front of my people,
What'd they say?
I'll meet them in the parking lot.
I've been off
There's
the
going to
air.
be issues if you don't tell me about the homicide. First of all, I don't have to tell you anything. We just began the investigation. They hadn't even been pronounced dead yet. So it's
There you
not a
go.
homicide. Then you're going to come on my air threatening me. There's going to be problems. I don't care that your partner was just killed. That gives you no excuse. And then
Whose
this is
partner got
my
killed?
scene. No, it's not your scene. It's our
I think
scene.
they're
It's Albany
talking
City.
about Schultz. I heard Schultz on the radio.
It was either Schultz, Marino, or McKenzie because it didn't
It
recognize the name.
sounded like Schultz.
It probably was
Schultz
Schultz because it
just lose a
sounded
partner.
feminine. But Zavala's coming down here. We'll gladly assist him, but Silver and the detective over there, they're primary on this one.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, alright, I've been off the air. I just saw the call and I had to go handle something.
One of your guys, it was one of your detectives came on our air, and you know, for once I didn't actually instigate it. They got pissed with me.
For once, you didn't do it.
No,
Yeah,
actually,
for
for
once.
once I didn't piss them off. Horner heard the whole thing.
I got it. It's
They got
So that's
pissed
a
at
very
me
big
for no reason.
breakthrough for him.
Exactly. Especially after I broke someone's finger yesterday for flipping me off. But anyway,
Yeah.
but the paramedics pronounced. I want to say there's 2 Vicks dead. About a minute after
3.
Your bitch detective came on the air.
It's actually looking
Oh,
like
all right.
technically 3.
Who's
He's
that
got a
cop behind
severed
you?
head and 2
It's
bodies.
one of our new detectives from the West District. What's his name again?
I don't remember. I just.
I can't remember the personnel file, but he
I was
just
talking about
transferred in from the
the
West.
uniform off.
I
Yeah.
don't even remember your name.
That's Horner.
Well, that's
Hey,
fine.
Horner?
I told him not to let
fucking
LCPD
Oh, it's fine.
in.
Horner,
He's very.
apologize to me.
I think both of you should go
Oh,
in the
you mean-
parking lot and we can see who apologizes. But anyway,
I get it. No, if you want to do that way.
Let's go with it, What's up, Apollo?
Oh my God,
it's not like
Horner,
your
would
COs
you
are here to
solve
shut that
one
down.
thing without a fist
My
fight?
COs don't give a fuck.
Would it kill you to solve one thing without a fist fight?
I could tell them to leave. It's
I
our
think
crime.
it probably.
I just want an apology. I mean, if I want to be, if I have to beat the other guy's ass, I mean, that's fine. But I mean, you know,
He was following orders.
When you were doing
I-
my-
He was
What is he,
following orders.
what is this, Nuremberg?
Yeah, he was following orders.
He was
I
just
told him do
following
not let
orders.
LCPD on the
It's
scene.
alright,
under
it's
any
alright,
circumstances.
Kowalski. He was
That's
just following
fine. That's
orders.
fine. But he could have been like, way.
No, he's
you know.
very. You see, he already doesn't like you guys because your highway guys poach his tickets.
Do I look like a highway?
Honestly, it's like how he feels about black people. They all look the same, you know.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Guys, his name. Just give me 1 second. Let me find a pad of paper that's empty.
Yep.
All right.
No, I made sure to watch where I was stepping, so I didn't step on any evidence. I just wanted to make sure the guys weren't fully dead.
That's okay.
But yeah,
Yeah. What's your name?
it is Randy Firemarker.
What?
Firemarker will be F-Y-R-E. I'm sorry, not E. M-I-K-E-R.
I see FYR.
F-Y-R-M-I-K-E-R. That should be the way it's spelled.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it. And then, what's your name over there, sir?
Jim Milne.
What was that?
Jim Milne.
How do you spell your last name?
Detective.
M-I-L-T.
Detective.
Hold on.
Detective. Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yes,
You just heard all that, right?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Yeah, this is our case now. You don't give LCPD anything. I don't care if it is a serial killer. You work this by yourself. I'll get Jeb to help you.
Understood.
South One, are you able to detail?
Yeah, M-I-L-T-O-N.
M-I-L-T-O-M. All right, Jim Milton. All right. I appreciate it, guys. And you guys pronounced him at 2100.
Yep. Both bodies have been pronounced, and then obviously the fucking body parts, we can't really pronounce them just because there's no heartbeat to go with them.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. I appreciate it, guys. Let's see if we can't get Emmy out here to scoop these guys up once I'm done.
Alrighty. Well, you guys have a good day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thornton? Shut up.
Gordon, how you doing?
What's going on, fellas?
By your son, by the way.
DNA
I know,
test
dude.
came through, you know, and well, after the benefits. Anyway, Zavala.
What's up, Captain?
How are you?
You want?
Who's the
great,
stick
thank
behind you?
Who? Oh, that's my lieutenant.
Is that Lawrence?
No, that's Whitman.
Whitman. I don't know Whitman. Anyway.
He's a detective lieutenant. You want to walk and talk?
Yep. If you ask me, that is definitely a dead body.
Oh, yeah. Contaminated by FDLC a little bit. We don't want to contaminate it more.
All right.
They managed to step on everything.
All right. So
I think that
check
bird's
it
from
out.
the CIA.
So check it out.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the reason why she popped off a little bit is because this guy has 13 or 14 bodies. And we have like a mobilization out right now because.
So a level 3 mobilization for a serial killer. Is this guy bombing people?
He's
Yeah.
No, but
they haven't even called. The last time they called a level 4 was when they bombed the Global Commerce Center. So this guy must be up there.
So I guess he's targeting cops now.
Level 3, not a level 4. I'm not that bad.
They are definitely dead.
Good work, detective.
Is Jeb a detective now?
He's detailed to the.
He's always been a.
I was gonna say.
I guess he slipped.
Amazing
the cuffs
detective work.
and choked her out, causing them to get into a car crash, and then got into a shootout. And that shootout killed a police officer because he had a gun. So that's why she's kind of upset. On my behalf, I want to apologize. She shouldn't have spoke to you like that. But I'm sure you, with the experience that we have, cases like this tend to fuck with your mindset, and you start taking it emotionally. Is that cop dancing behind us? Up there on
He's trying to get my attention. Yeah, Hanson. It's our communication signal. We're both native Indians.
Oh, okay. Like what? Like?
Did you verify if that bird's a surveillance bird from Weasel News yet? Alright, keep an eye out for the birds. The news crews around here, they've been attaching cameras to their legs like carrier pigeons to get in on the crime scenes.
So, so yeah, I want to just apologize for her conduct over the radio.
Well, I accept your apology. I don't accept hers.
Well, she hasn't even apologized.
Hey, Commander, $50 I hit the bird.
55.
I brought my lieutenant
It's
here.
left. It's off to her left shoulder.
I can
Behind
hit
you.
the first shot.
It's flying towards me now. That's a hunting sport over here. I think you could get it with that big gun. Anyway.
He's
So
gone.
what's this serial killer 13 unlucky bodies name?
Jimmy Valentino.
Valentino, like Valentine.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
like
should have been
Valentine.
killing. He should have been killing in February.
Wow.
Sir, it's definitely a spy bird.
When he escaped, were the detectives transporting him to a court? Where were they transporting him?
I don't know. I just flew in city, and then I got a call saying,
Was it only the two of them on the transport?
I think so. Yeah.
They're transporting a guy with 14 bodies, and it's only 2 detectives. Doesn't that seem a little?
You're asking the wrong guy, bro.
I know, but I'm just us saying, don't you think that sounds a little weird? Usually with this, you at least have a radio car, the 85 you on it.
Right.
Yeah, oh, hi.
You and me need to go take a drive and have a little bit of a conversation. Shut up. Walk outside to my car or I'll shoot you in this fucking church. And leave your body mutilated in a gutter somewhere.
Okay.
Do you have that finalized paperwork? Not that it matters.
I do.
Shut up. Stop crying.
Okay.
This SUV right here.
Okay, alright. Place in the back, the front?
Get in the front seat. You and me are gonna have a little bit of a conversation. You're gonna fucking listen to what I have to say.
Okay, Jimmy.
So tell me, have you heard the news?
Yes, I was attacked by someone last night.
Yeah, well, it wasn't me, but let me tell you, it's fucking local. I want to point this out, by the way. I'm missing a fucking eye because of that stupid Detective Schultz. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes, she comforted me after the attack yesterday.
Oh, yeah, did she? Do you have a phone number?
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't have a phone. That's stolen by the guy who attacked me. I haven't replaced it.
Does she know you very well?
Not really. I've only met her 3 times.
You got all that paperwork on you, right?
Yes, I do. I was actually going to go drop it off after church.
Well, good. I want to make sure that the detectives find it.
But what do you mean find it?
So you'll see. You'll see exactly what I mean.
Jimmy, I'm impartial to decisions like these. I have nothing
takes
against
follow.
you.
You have nothing against me, sure, but you know, you did sign that divorce paperwork. Took my daughter away from me because you thought I was unstable. Well, who's unstable now, huh?
Jimmy, I have to make it based on impartiality. I can't show any favoritism in these type of proceedings.
Oh, yeah, you can't?
No.
You're a religious woman, are you not?
Yes, I'm a Catholic.
Do you believe Christ is your Lord and Savior?
Of course.
Well, you know, Christ talks to me sometimes, you know?
As does he all.
He's told me to do this, by the way.
Jimmy?
My daughter was a sinner. They were all sinners.
Jimmy, my dad is a top-level state senator. If you do what I think you're gonna do, you're not just gonna have the police department on your back, you're gonna have the whole federal government chasing you down.
I don't care about the police, and I don't care about the government. I don't care about getting caught. This is my magnum opus of life. This is my duty. This is my goal. This is the end that it's what I have to do.
Jimmy, I am married. I got 3 kids. You don't have to do this.
My wife is dead. You know that, Lorraine?
Jimmy.
My wife is dead.
What'd you do to Sarah?
What
did you do, Jimmy?
Have you not paid attention to the news? The police found Sarah and Mary, that little decrepit bitch that was sleeping with my daughter. That fucking sinners. I left them gutted by a PD station. They found them about a week or so back. You know, I've been interrogated fucking twice, and I chose not to call a fucking attorney. But it fucked up. It all got fucked up. I could have gotten away with all of it. Where the fuck's the exit to get across this stupid ass fucking island?
Oh, you have to get off here and then make a left and then go to the bridge entrance.
Thank you. I don't have my.
I don't know where the fuck you're going.
Hold on.
But look, Jimmy.
Money's not what I'm after. And I don't care. So stop talking before I shoot you. I need to go this way.
Yep, you do. But okay.
I'm here to tell you something, and I'm here to do something, and you're gonna listen. And if you listen, you're gonna get away.
Okay. Whatever you need.
Now I need to know something.
Okay.
Have you heard anything from the DOJ about my case? About the case that PD has been mounting against me? Do you know anything about it at all?
I signed your arrest warrant.
You signed my fucking arrest warrant?
It came to me last night. They made me sign it. It was very compelling. I mean, I really couldn't have want to. I'm sorry, that's the truth.
Well, fair enough. Now, I got a pair of handcuffs, and I'm gonna cuff you to the front bar of this car so you don't get out, because I have to walk in somewhere and do something first. You understand?
Okay.
Tell me, what is it that I don't have to do? You tell me.
You don't have to kill me, Jimmy.
Did I say that I was gonna kill you? I thought I was very clear on the fact that if you behave, I'm not gonna kill you.
Well, as much as I love to believe every which person, your current track record isn't exactly that great in terms of the not killing department.
Oh yeah, well, you're not inherently wrong about that, you know. Hand me the pager right now.
Okay, I'm putting it in the glove box.
Good.
There you go.
Wait here. All right. You're gonna be okay. Let me get those handcuffs off of you. Get out and fucking walk. Come on.
Okay.
Do anything dumb, I'm gonna shoot you. You understand?
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
I want you to go around the corner over here into this alleyway.
Okay.
You still got those papers on you?
Yes.
You're gonna toss them on the ground right over here. And I want you to read these notes I left on the wall here.
Okay.
Stand right there and look at them. I really want you to see them.
Okay.
Get over there and look at them. Get closer to them. Put those papers on the ground.
Okay.
She shouldn't have let me choke her out. It was a big mistake on her part to do.
Jimmy. Please don't. Jimmy.
Turn and face the wall.
Look, Jimmy.
Just look at the wall.
Please, Jimmy. Look, Jimmy, you can change, Jimmy. Look, it wasn't my call, it wasn't my call.
Read it out loud. Read those notes out loud. I want to hear you.
Okay. Please, Jimmy, please. Please.
Body. The fucking judge. Search the area.
Stay up another DB.
That's a fucking judge, isn't it?
Looks like it.
Yeah,
that's fucking Lorraine de Peppermint. Yep. Of course. Bring your arm here.
Keep your eyes out. He said he might be in the area.
Dude, these cops all fucking know who this person is? Damn, that's crazy, actually.
Not Mr. Peppermint.
He's dead, man. She's dead.
Not the Peppermint. She signed the warrant for Valentino.
Well, that wasn't bullshit? Oh, I thought that was just story shit. Okay, never mind. I didn't know that.
It's 18.
Do
you see anything else?
Oh, this is a judge.
Yeah. She signed the warrant for this fucking Jimmy guy.
Yeah, some divorce papers too.
Did anything else happen since before?
He said he might be in the area.
Okay. Did we get approval for that helicopter to get up?
Yeah.
No.
A lot of used syringes and dead mice.
We got a showcase.
Regular trash.
Yeah, I signed your warrant. I didn't realize you actually signed the warrant.
To Makarov. Did you take a picture of it?
Yep, everything's everything's
Did you take a picture of
great.
the tail casing?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not picking it. If this is 380 auto, hold on.
I'm surprised, like, they actually were like, oh no, like, they recognize you immediately as a
Oh, it's
judge.
9
That's
by
complicated.
18. That's Makarov.
See, the thing is, I gotta be in the area, bro, because I'm like, oh god, where? I have to be in the area because I'm in free cam. I can't go too far away or it doesn't work. So I have a slash scene, like, ignore me, please. Rip the judge, man. Rip the judge,
Jesus,
bro. I have
not
so much
detecting
footage to edit.
She signed one warrant.
I'm on scene right now.
No, she signed one of my warrants too.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Check
she
the
was a
divorce
good lady,
papers.
man, even though I knew her never formally met her.
I went
I
to
know
her
she was
home
a nice
invasion.
lady. She was a rich, stuck-up person. Not gonna lie, but
Okay.
Yeah, she was old as fuck, still calling her dad daddy.
Holy shit. Okay,
That's kind of strange, but it's really sad nonetheless.
I'm starting to realize that I thought you were saying shit, like all that character shit was like shit you were making up for this scene. I didn't realize that this was actually the death of your character. I didn't realize.
It was the.
I'm starting to feel worse about it. She getting called out post-mortem. Yeah, no, for real, bro. They're fucking destroying her.
Yep.
Like she was a stuck-up rich bitch. Like she didn't say that,
How
but
many people do I have in my car?
check the divorce papers. I didn't like how this
I got
character
one
turned
on the
out,
way.
so I'm replacing them. Yeah, no, all right.
Who are you saying with me? Marina?
Two birds.
Okay. He's in the area, so we're getting a helicopter up. I'm gonna take over as watch commander for this shift.
Wait, they're getting fucking helicopter. Okay, I'm actually out of here then.
Schultz.
Hello, Detective Schultz.
Hello, Mr. Valentino.
How are you doing today? I hear I've kept you guys busy. By the way, I never said I was Jimmy Valentino. Who knows? Maybe I'm really good at framing a mentally ill person. Have you guys ever thought of that, maybe? Who knows? Maybe it's a mystery killer. How would you know? I feel bad for the attorney. She did a number on my father. Anyway, I wanted to ask you a question.
Shoot.
Was it a good shot?
I will say, pretty surgical.
Right into the back of the head.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did to her. Hold on. Hey, pal. Push on. This ain't a cop. Hey. That is not a conversation that you're supposed to be hearing, my friend.
Oh, shit. Oh, no disrespect.
If he... I hear a siren. Let's get out of here. Yeah, guys, I do think it's officially coming to an end, though. It's about time for Jimmy to face the long arm of the law for all of his crimes, I think. What do you guys think? So now I think we just stay out in the world naturally up until we get caught and go from there, I think, huh? That's what I'm thinking we do. One more kill. Have you used the abandoned casino yet? No, but I'm thinking at some point I should actually, like, call police to come and apprehend me. I feel like if they don't catch me within... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, the stream has been going on for about 2.5 hours. I'm gonna give it about another hour, and if PD does not catch me, I will surrender myself. Mars Key, thanks for the follow button. Page them to the location, not 2 hours. We'll keep this going for a while, but eventually they have a map of knowledge. You know. Fuck it, I need a drink anyway, though. Now, fuck that. I don't want to get caught, like, by ratting on myself. Shit. They're patting people down and I have a gun. I can't just leave a gun in a regular ass car, you know what I'm saying? I can't do that. Is there a garage nearby?
Are you guys in line?
We'll wait until
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna try to see if I can get moved here.
Alright, Bob. Are both of you in line?
I don't know.
You guys are here.
I'm in line, yeah.
She's in front of me.
Alright, just cover charge $50. Any
This guy
weapons?
looks a little familiar.
Yeah? How do I look
Anyways.
familiar?
Never mind. Anyways. How do I go about giving you that?
Go ahead and think of cash give or give cash. Either or.
She's the
my
next
name
victim.
is
She's getting
Gonzalo
strangled
Montes,
in
special
the...
number 296.
Detectives, I'm out. Oh no, dude, that was almost really bad. Oh, that was almost bad, Chad. That was almost bad. My goal, you know what? I take back everything I said. My goal is to evade these police officers for as long as I physically can. I think that's what we ought to do. Is evade the police for as long as we are physically capable of evading the police. What do you guys think? I think that's a good idea. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's a good idea. But also, Chad, are we at the time where now if we get stopped by a patrolman by himself, are we fucking shooting him? I don't think we should. I think that's a bad idea, but... I'm good, bro. Helicopter's not gonna see me under here. Is there an auto walk? God damn, bro. I don't think they saw me, dude. You know how difficult that would be to spot?
How's it going? So, we got a report of
What
a
can I help you
suspicious
guys with?
individual. Hey, we got a report of a suspicious individual.
Okay. What can I help you guys with?
I'm just telling you, we got a report of a suspicious individual, and we got a report of a car looking suspicious, so we're just curious if you were the driver. We think it was you, but we weren't sure. Because the driver was reported, the people in the clothing store and over the radios there's a person wearing a white shirt, but you're not wearing a white shirt.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not my car, guys.
Okay.
What's your?
Do you have like any idea or anything like that?
I mean, do I have to identify to you guys? No offense or anything. I just prefer to keep myself anonymous if I don't have to report to law enforcement over issues, you know.
Yeah, it's well. I don't really have a reason to ID you right now. I'm just curious if you know. Deal. Yeah, we're out talking to a guy right now. We're not sure if it's him. So, is this the guy you're looking for, Schultz?
Looks similar.
Yeah. Hi, Schultz.
It's him. Show me your fucking hands. Taking off.
Ah! Ah! Fuck! Oh! Ow! All right, you got me. All right.
Do not get up. Do not get up.
Oh, don't fucking move!
It's about time. It's about time.
7 Squad Sergeant to Central.
Hey, Schultz! Hey, that judge is dead because of you, you know. Because you crashed that fucking car. Should have
I
shackled
didn't kill
me.
it, you did, you sick fuck.
We have him. We have our fugitive under
Hey, Chris, you good? You bleeded.
Bridge.
Oh, thank
on
God.
the
I'm good, man. Don't worry about it.
Entrance.
Oh. Oh. Hey, you know, you shouldn't stand that close directly behind somebody, ma'am, especially with a pretty face.
You don't scare me.
Toss him and stuff him.
Come on.
Where's the issue? Whose car is the issue?
Behind here. I'll run the red truck.
Oh shit!
Truck 9 to U1, be advised. We're
Okay.
the back of the
Fucking headbutted.
rescue truck. Oh, he headbutted you?
You're goddamn right I did.
And hobble his ass.
I will knock you the fuck out if you do that again.
Shut up, I've killed women stronger than you.
Hey, how about this asshole?
Oh, escort, you alright?
Yep.
And here, give me your gun and your rifle, just in case this fucker try to do something.
What am I gonna do? I'm in cuffs surrounded by
Shut up!
cops.
Shut the fuck up!
You can't make me be quiet.
Is this?
Oh, by the way,
And
officers, there's
under the fucking risk.
something in my right pocket. One of you might want to get out real quick.
Oh.
Okay, out of the way.
Hold. Gun to his temple. Rifle to his fucking temple.
Have the MP5 on him.
Gun to his temple. He's got possible device in pocket. He says he's got something in his pocket.
Oh, no, I just want you to see what I have. A little gift for Detective
Guy.
Schultz. And all of you, it's a gift. It's
Gotta
a
be
gift.
fucking kidding me.
It's a gift. It's a gift from God himself for all of you.
I'm gonna watch it run.
If you flinch, they will smoke you.
They can smoke me all they want.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god!
Figures. Someone get that wrapped up. We're taking him downstairs.
Okay.
Move.
I don't want him in the.
Hey, Schultz. Schultz. How many is this up to, by the way, guys? I lost count. These cops are incompetent. They're better than cops in like 90% of the servers I've played in.
Sit down. Sit down.
I asked a question.
I'm gonna hit you with the buttstock if you don't sit the fuck down.
Shut up.
Oh shit. Hello.
Don't stand next to the bars. Just stand right here.
Yep.
Has he been Mirandized?
No.
Should fix that.
Alrighty, sir. I am the watch commander for this shift. So,
Why the fuck?
I will not be the one doing your interview, but
Can't I fucking move?
please comply and don't be crazy. Matched a vehicle I saw earlier when the judge was murdered, parked on the side of the road, and then you said that there was a person on the side of the road who was looking for. So because that vehicle looked similar, we stopped. I was gonna look to plain view it, and then when we pulled up and we got out, you called out of the radio that we're looking
No,
for a
these
guy with a
cops are
flat
great.
cap.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Saw a
He's
dude with a
just
flat
completely
cap,
wrong.
and the
They're
moment
great
we
cops.
looked at him, he turned and exited stage left on us. So Marina was walking behind him, saw him go up towards the stairs. We ran up behind, got upstairs, ran upstairs, and then we came up on upstairs.
Okay.
We were just.
I'll question him. Let's get squad down here. Any other squad that is not here needs to be here. Let's see what we got.
I can page all of.
No, this shit's
all
done.
of the police.
If you want to page per squad to get it 10 3 7 I don't know who else is on duty though. Marino's here, I'm here. You're here. Marina's here. I think everyone's here. Rico's here.
And here's the thing, we still don't remember his name. We're not going to remember your name.
470
History will
LB,
forget you.
61 and it's
You
her.
are a disgrace to the human race.
Sure.
You will be forgotten. You will be left to the history books as nothing
Please
but
don't
a
talk to my
footnote.
suspect.
Alright, kids.
Holly, get your ass in here.
Now we're gonna be.
I can do it for you,
Turkey
boss.
Shoot. If he tries anything funny, I'll
Be
just knock
careful.
him back.
Give us your revolver, just in case.
He's known the head, but
Officers, have any of you been told the extent of the things that I did? Just curious.
Yeah, I'll help
You're
him
good.
out. Take my
You're
car,
good.
Such.
yeah, give me your gun. Don't need no missiles.
There you are.
We ready? I get the
Alright.
30 feet rule. 1 sec.
Oh, is it going? Is it coming out?
Clear out of the clear.
Let me get that back, Such.
Alright, have a seat.
Cuff him in there and cuff his legs as well, just in case.
Yeah, I got you.
We're gonna have one guy just. We're gonna let the interrogation, but they can knock. They can knock for
Oh
us.
yeah,
okay?
we won't speak. We'll stay right
No. We're gonna be outside, okay? We're gonna talk to Schultz, okay?
here. Your call, Sarge.
Yep. Alright. Green, yeah, how about you stay here, okay? Since you got the MP5.
Assassination with my daughter and shit like that. He's been calling. He's going to go after me personally. Now,
Yeah, of course.
if they come, we'll send you guys in for round 1, alright? Are you gonna be able to bring your A game?
Yeah, we
You or
shall.
Rivera to
Yes.
take lead on that.
I mean,
Let's have Rivera take lead.
whichever
You can
works.
bounce
Yeah,
off of what
whichever
Rivera's
works.
saying. I'm gonna get a list down. Like I said, I want to start from the beginning. You know, get a timeline going, right? Do you have a way to record the?
Yeah,
I
sure.
think Rivera does as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
Okay, so do you want one ESU guy with you in the room, or do you want all of us outside? Your call.
We'll have one inside the room.
Yeah, I say one inside.
Okay,
and
we'll
then
have
I'll
Green
have
with
one
the
or
next-
two posted outside as
That's
well.
it. Okay, I'll be outside with the beanbag. If that guy starts fighting you or about to fucking shake the table, call me up and I'll beanbag the fuck out of him. Okay.
Chained him to.
Who's
a
gonna be
table,
inside
chair,
again?
fixed-
Green was the MP5 because he got a close quarter weapon.
Okay.
Alright, I chained him to the
why don't you
table,
have
which
him
is
sexual
bolted
release
to the
to a
ground, and I
fucking
also
random
chained
bridge?
him to the chair
Fuck
so
the
he doesn't kick about.
You chained him?
Rivera. Actually, that's perfect. Lopez just walked in.
If he
I want
takes
to
the
have.
gun
I
off,
want
you
the new
shoot
guys to take a run at
actually.
him, maybe just to see if they can do something. I don't want to go in simply because he's had this thing against me and my daughter.
Yeah, I'm
so
not
he
good
might
with serial
not.
killers.
He
I have
might
a bad
be different. You might not talk about it with me there. I'm not sure.
No,
Okay.
but that's what I'm asking.
If he doesn't say anything to y'all, we'll see,
Take the
and
butt stuff
I'll go in.
and stick it in his solar plexus.
Okay.
So who are you having go in first then?
Do you know about this case at all, Marina? think
I
you were
know
on
a
it.
little bit.
We'll go Lopez. How good are you with this case?
50%.
Okay, who knows the beginning to the end?
I can read up and be
He
in
does?
the
Chris?
beginning and
Alright.
end.
Who was the
Yes.
first victim?
First victim was the. No way. I wasn't from the very beginning. I was from when the daughter was found.
Okay. So about halfway?
Alright, I'll go
Yeah,
in.
oh yeah, about halfway. Yeah.
I'll go in. We'll see what happens.
All right, I'll read up while you're.
I need somebody that has a tape recorder because mine's.
I got a tape recorder on me always.
All right, you want to do that?
This is about to get a fat ass interrogation.
Cassette
Chad.
player.
You know, one of her favorite things. She really liked seals. You know, they were one of her favorite animals. The Canadians used to club harp seals in the Arctic for their pelts. Sell to rich who wanted to wear fur. Ain't that fucked up? Clubbing baby seals right as they come out of their moms. It felt like that, I imagine. Have you ever killed anybody, Lieutenant? No, I bet you haven't. That's right, I bet you've never killed a single soul.
Alright.
Hello, Sergeant.
Hello, sir. How are we feeling today?
You have a lot of service stripes. How long have you been on the force for?
Oh, 25 years.
Impressive, sir. Good work. Ah. If it's not the two bitches, Schultz, and I didn't learn your name.
I'm Detective Ray.
Hello.
All right, Mr. Valentino, I want to ask you questions in relation to 18 homicides that we've had over the last 2 weeks. Do you know anything about these? Ever heard of them?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why don't you elaborate?
No idea what I'm talking about. All right. So we got the death of your daughter, and then your wife, and then your daughter's best friend, Mary. Okay.
Yup.
Then we got the parents, I believe Laura and Andrew Bennett of Mary. Am I wrong? And then we keep going.
Keep going. I don't know what you're talking about.
We got Corey Bennett and Luke Bennett, the brothers of Mary Bennett. Your brother, Kevin Valentino. Your sister, I believe, Cara Valentino. Jenny Bennett, Eli Wolfram, Lucy Bennett, an unknown body we're unable to identify. And I believe your parents were found as well.
Oh, what a shame. Have you ever been to an autopsy before, Detective Schultz?
Several.
Then tell me, I'm curious, what sound does the meat of a torso or stomach make when you cut through it? Do you know?
I've never been there during an autopsy, so why don't you enlighten me the sound? Crunch?
Do you know what the crunching's from? It's from fat deposits in the cells being broken apart by the blade. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Usually around the neck you don't get that, but you know, I can say something. I want to say something. You know, when I had her on her stomach and that sharp blade went right through the neck, I just remember hearing ow, 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 louder and louder as I cut deeper, and then silence. Do you know why?
Why is that?
Got to the throat. Severed the airway. And sat there as the life, the blood, the soul seeped, poured from that husk.
It's referring to your daughter?
Yeah. We got 18 more to talk about, don't we?
We sure do.
18, by the way.
Larger? When's the first time you killed somebody?
Years ago.
Military or civilian?
No. Civilian. It's how I got my daughter, actually. You know, Jimmy Valentino is not my original name. Do you want to know what it is?
Enlighten me.
Nah, it's too early in this interview for me to expose things like that, and I'm sure there's quite a few detectives that are going to want to talk to me, aside from you. You know, I thought it was pretty classless leaving her at that mini golf course. Do you want to know why I left her there? Were you there that day, by the way?
It's my first day as a detective.
Oh, what do you remember from that scene? I want to test your knowledge of detail.
Detail. They all lie.
What's
written in
the
the blood of
first
your
thing
daughter.
you saw?
First thing we saw? The photos. Well, it actually was the tire marks leaving the scene, but also the 2 notes that you left for us at the entrance.
That's it? That's all you remember is 2 notes and some tire marks, and yet you're here in an interrogation room trying to feed info from me?
No. We move in, blood trail appears. You know, one goes one way, goes the other. We find your daughter's head, and later on we find 2 of her hands down even further inside of the mini golf course. And at the very end, they all lie.
Never
Does that ring a
figured
bell?
out. You didn't figure out what that meant, did you?
Tough to say.
Tough to say. Well, we'll see what you can weed out of me. See, detectives and everyone in this room, I wish to make something abundantly clear. I'm already going to prison. But do you have enough probable cause leading me to 18 murders? You probably do, I'm sure. But something eats at all of you, doesn't it? It's one word, one 3-letter word, and you know what I think it is? Why?
I will say.
I guess you know how my daughter is, detective. But how's yours doing?
Last I checked, she was asleep.
Good. Good. You know, do you want to know what I had planned?
What's that?
Jog my memory. It's not so good with my age. How old was she again? 2, I think?
Almost 2, yes.
Very fragile at that age. Very fragile. Defenseless. The rest of my victims were too. Except for that boyfriend motherfucker, though. That guy tried to put up a fight. See, I'm not a small man. I don't feel things. I see things and I hear things. Things that guide me with a will that most humans don't have. People walk aimlessly through life trying to find their purpose, but they never find it. Some drink, some smoke, some do drugs. Those fucks in Bohan shoot each other over shoes and jackets. Because their fucking brains can never figure out anything better to do in life but to kill each other. The world's full of killers, as your ESU boys said. I'm a dime a dozen, am I not?
What?
There's nothing
Murderer?
particularly heinous about the crimes that I committed, right? Compared to the other killers that you've had in this city. Am I so different? How many other serial killers have you dealt with in your life, Stoltz? Or to any of the other officers in this room, because apparently this city's teeming with them. And it took so long, and so many corpses, for you to finally get me in here. And I got reckless, by the way. Do you want to know why?
Why is that?
I was waiting to be caught. How did you find it was me? What concrete evidence? You see, one thing about setting out a bolo to the rest of the city about my whereabouts is it makes me aware that I'm being looked for.
We're aware, but there's eyes everywhere.
There is eyes everywhere. Did you find my... Answer me one question before I say anything further in this interrogation. And if you don't answer my questions honestly, this conversation's over. Okay? Did you look? Did your eyes finally see, Schultz? Or do you not know what I'm talking about?
But my mama, right? I'm telling people, you know, I caught the message.
Why do I fascinate you?
Because I believe you're good at what you do.
Which is what?
Killing. It did take you as it did. I will admit, it took us pretty long time to find you, because you made it hard.
I made it easier.
You made it intentional.
I did. Do you know why?
I would love to know the reason why.
It was time.
Time?
No one left for me to kill. You see, I bet a lot of those... bet those stupid officers outside, too, think they're so smart with their little remarks saying how they're not afraid. Yet they're standing there with rifles and have said 7 times how they're not afraid. It's strange, isn't it? If you're not afraid, why continuously have to say that you're not? It's like someone who says they're not mad at something, or when a cunt says they're not mad at you 15 times with the I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. They're not fine. They're mad at something stupid, but they're not fine. Was your baby, tell me, did the guy who knocked you up, did he bail because he didn't want to deal with you? What happened to that?
He didn't want to deal with the kid.
He didn't want to deal with the kid. What a shame. Neither did the original fathers of Juliana. Did you find out that she wasn't mine, by the way? She was adopted. Yeah.
Yep. We were aware. So.
Oh, and by the way, is that ginger prick who wanted to talk shit, is he out there? I think it was the ginger one with the stupid hat. Or helmet, I should say. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, Crash Out. They caught me on 18 bodies. This character's fucked. This is just the finale interrogation shit. People tuning in, make sure y'all hit that follow button. She was being beaten. Abused by this scumbag guy. I was working a job and I knew who the man was, right? I knew who he was. And, well, every day I would drive by and this little girl would always run outside of her house. This was up in the country. I used to live up in Massachusetts in the countryside, and every day, maybe she was 5 or 6, she'd run away from her daddy's abusive hand and hide underneath a bridge. She would hide under this bridge and cry, and me working just in landscaping after I got home, I'd go down there and I would talk to her every day. And my sweetheart, Sarah, wanted kids. We tried for one, she miscarried. So I made the decision one day, late at night. The police knew who this guy was. He was a scumbag. I broke into that house. And that's the first murder I ever committed. Drug dealers. Criminal scumbags. People that nobody was going to miss and the PD weren't going to investigate. It was a crime of passion. But the funny thing is, I liked it. I walked up to the bed, saw him sleeping. I had a little .38 revolver in my hand. You know what I did after that? I put my revolver to his head, tapped it right on his temple, and I just stared at him and I said, "Wake up. Wake up." And he did. And when he woke up, he saw me staring down at him. A man larger than him, stronger than him. Scarier than him. And what I did next would replay in my brain for the next, I don't know, 13 years. I smiled as I put a .38 round right through his left eyebrow, right above his eyeball. It ricocheted down on the bone, right on the orbital, and went down, exited through the back left or right side of his head, right behind his ear. Bits of brain hit the cunt that he had laying next to her. Half naked, of course. Slut. Her body was full of wounds, too. Sideways slits from her wrist and her thighs. I'm sure she had some trauma, too, huh? Well, you know, as they say, you don't go sideways if you're not trying to finish that, right? So you know what? In a moment right there, I heard a voice in my head that said, she's too cowardly. Do it. And you know what I did to her?
What'd you do?
These thoughts starting maybe within, I don't know, 5 seconds. A couple seconds. By the time she leaned up and was able to whimper at me, some terrified gasp. In the movies, people scream and they freak out. Sometimes they do. A lot of the times they don't. Sat there just saying, what? You know, shaking and trembling. I put one through her nose. You ever killed anybody, detective?
Once.
Who was it?
Some drug dealer.
Why'd you kill them?
He tried to shoot me and my partner.
I guess you shot better.
One between his eyes.
You know, that's not the same thing, though.
It's not.
Fucking idiot. Oh shit, oops. I cornered her. She had nowhere to go. She saw my eyes. It's almost like I could feel the body warmth leave. The goosebumps on her skin. It's a scary thing for most people. Knowing that the person that they see standing across from them with a weapon on them has no soul. But see, that's where all of you would be wrong. I have a soul. My soul is why I did what I did. Everyone tries to find reasons on why they do the heinous things that they do, you know. Gangbangers justify blocks and birthrights and colors and shoes and graffiti as their justification to take life.
Dude. You call me again, I will fucking kill you. Sorry. Alright. Was I anywhere close? Sorry about that.
Is there an officer dancing outside?
Yeah. Just stand by.
That's
Hey, officer with that MP5, is that fully automatic? Bro, Zyro, I'm in here for fucking 18 times homicide, bro. You know what's something that I learned over my years of doing what I do?
What's that?
People always try to convey themselves as stronger than they are, as having better will than they really have, often through silence. Silence is fear. You're not afraid. I can tell. Because you're willing to
I'm
talk.
not afraid. I'm interested. Like I said, you've piqued my curiosity.
And what is it that you're curious about? Why I do the things I do?
I mean, it's as simple as that. It's the why. I'd like to see why people tick, why they do things.
You know, something else with my daughter. Like I said, she just turned 17. You want to know what I used?
What did you use?
Well, it depends. To cut off her hands, it was a hacksaw.
How long did that take?
You know, not too terribly long, I guess, but... You want to know what I used on her neck?
Saw?
Scalpel.
Scalpel.
It's sharp. You know... There's a lot of things in the neck. Are you familiar at all with the anatomy of a human's neck?
Yeah, your jugular. Some important muscles. Your spinal cord.
Well,
these are very important things in the neck.
As you begin to cut through the neck, you start to cut a lot of veins and nerves. The great auricular nerve, superior thyroid veins, the anterior jugular veins, a lot of different veins carrying oxygenated and deoxygenated blood from the brain. You know, that classic, you're still alive for a bit, you know. It's true, but not as true as people think it is. Once that blood stops going to your brain, you lose consciousness. Yo, chat, answer questions. I can't really answer chat right now while I'm in the middle of this. So just answer questions for me if you can. And like I said, you know, once I started to cut her neck with that scalpel, really get into the thyroid, cartilages, you know, around the larynx, you can almost hear that air bubbling out of that little slit right by the neck. It's interesting, and it really is. It's very fascinating. It's fascinating that up until the moment that air can no longer pass through the throat properly to, you know, create noise, you can hear the air going in and out as almost as if with their last efforts of life, in their last moments, there is no peace. They're an animal fighting to stay alive.
Mm-hmm. And was Mary the same way?
I'm sorry, was Mary the same way?
Right.
I don't know, Schultz. I feel like it's time to tag somebody out if you wanted to learn more about the next victim. Like I said, I got 18 and there's plenty of detectives, and I'm here to talk. I've waived my right.
All right. You wanna talk to the new guys? They joined the detective bureau because of your work.
Good. Sure. Bring me in one of the new guys. I want to see how they do. It's very important. It's very good education for them. And by the way, I wanted to ask something. Is the death penalty a thing here in Liberty City?
Oh, yes.
Perfect.
What's these two detectives' names again?
Marino and Lopez.
Alright. Jesus Christ, I thought that was the Lopez. Okay, I heard Lopez. I'm like, oh. Like,
yeah, no, I thought he was dead too. He's alive.
Okay.
Different Lopez.
Okay, so we're, again, just telling you guys, if we didn't tell you, we'll be outside. Knock 3 times on the window and we'll run out. Okay?
Schultz, take that phone and throw it in the fucking cell.
It's
That's not
me.
you.
I'm trying to see who was calling me. Who was 6'2"? I'm assuming it was Whitman.
I'm currently.
I think I might have told because someone called me and said, "If you call me, I'm gonna fucking kill you."
It was Detective Christopher Marino. I actually work for the Liberty City Police Department, and I'm just here, you know.
Oh, really? You work
it
for the
was
Liberty
really-
City PD?
Oh yeah, you know, I thought I would, you know, introduce myself formally, sir. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Is this
yeah,
your
I'm just
first
here,
homicide, son?
Yeah, yes, sir.
It
Yes,
is
sir.
your first homicide. Okay. So I want to quiz you on a little something.
I mean, go for it.
Which one of mine was the first that you got to see? Which one?
I believe it was your daughter under the bridge in Bohan.
My daughter wasn't under a bridge in Bohan.
I'm sorry, not your daughter. Under the bridge in Bohan. Yeah, it was the first one under the bridge in Bohan. Yeah.
Which was... I got a lot. Jog my memory.
So Jesus.
Relax.
Jesus Marino.
What was her name? That's all I want to know.
I'm sorry. It's not working right now. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Schultz, do you remember the name of the person? Who was it?
It's your wife, Sarah Valentino, and
You
your
were there for
daughter's
Sarah
girlfriend.
Valentino. Why didn't you just say that?
It may
Sarah
have been-
Valentino, what do you remember walking up? Where were the bodies?
One was laying on the ground, and the other was, you know, taped up against the wall, and there was blood everywhere. Jesus, there was just blood everywhere, all over the place. Yeah.
Tends to happen.
Yeah.
Do you remember on the file how I killed them both? Was the cause of death determined? We're friends, you and I, right? Are we friends?
No.
We're not friends. Oh. Well, if we're not friends, then why am I talking to you? You want to know what I did to my wife? Do you want to know? Let me tell you. And before I answer, just bear with me. You want answers out of me? I'm gonna get a few out of you. Are you married? Girlfriend? You have
no,
kids?
sir.
Anything like that? You single?
Yes, sir.
You look at any hot pieces of ass around this department? You look like a young guy. You must be prowling
No.
for a wife.
No, sir. No.
Are you gay?
No, sir.
So let me get this straight. You're not looking for women. You don't want any pussy, and you're not gay. So what are you? Are you just fucking weird? You're not attracted to any fucking buddy? You're some weird fucking little creature that has no interest in human attachment? Are you a psychopath? A sociopath, maybe. Do you have empathy for your fellow human man? If I were to somehow take this gun from the officer behind me and shoot this detective next to
Valentino.
me in the face,
Valentino.
would you feel anything?
Marino, step up. Get up.
Alright,
Yes,
get
sir.
out of here. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Was I too hard on the new guy?
Now, shut your fucking mouth. How you doing, Valentino?
How you fucking doing, bud?
Let's go ahead and get formalities out of the way there, buddy. My name's Captain Dunn.
How you
Name?
doing, Captain?
Jimmy, right?
Have I been in an interview room with you before?
Maybe. It's a possibility.
Oh,
I've been around.
Don't act like you wouldn't remember me.
Yeah, I don't know. You're one sick, twisted, sadistic motherfucker, so I think I would, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
So, where do we start here? Do we start with the... where do we start here, man?
Schultz, by the way, tell the
Where do
new
you
guy
think?
it's not his fault. He's new at this. You guys put him up against the A-team right out the gate. Not very nice. Get him on an
that is
arson
what it is.
investigation so that he can learn.
I take your recommendation.
Thanks.
So,
Appreciate it.
Valentino, you a fan? You know, it's
Sure.
nice to respond whenever you've been spoken to. There we are.
Sure. Why
So-
not? Why not?
Let's go ahead and just take it back. Let's go over here to the fucking beautiful thing, I guess you want to call it. In broker is what you called it. Your I guess that was your initiating thing, is what you want to call it. Because you're not a human here. I don't want to call it a murder, but you're fucked up, right? So let's start at square one. The female at the mini golf center, right?
At the mini golf, yeah, the female.
A little gruesome.
A little.
So, yeah, just a little bit. What's up with the true anger behind it, really?
No anger. Peace.
Peace. How was that peaceful?
Knowing that they're gone from this world, they don't have to suffer anymore.
It truly looked like they suffered through their final breath.
Those who do not find God in life find it in their last moments. You're a detective, right? So I want to ask you something. Let me see your knowledge of the criminal justice, of law enforcement, of things like that. I want to know what your knowledge is. What is the most common thing that people do when they're dying? It's got a title and everything. What's a very, very common thing?
Beg.
Usually it's repenting.
Sure. The abbreviation for it is DD, as known in a lot of forensic science and detective agencies and, agency detective bureau. It's something that usually gets taught to you in criminology and things like that, in the study of crime. Do you know what those initials stand for, DD? Do you know? I'll gladly tell you.
Sure, what you got?
It's called the Dying Declaration. People declare their sins in their moment of death, as they feel even those who do not see God will often plead to Him in their last moments, especially when they feel that they are about to die. God will use all of suffering to connect all of His people through Christ, right?
So, let me back this up here. So, Valentino, you call yourself a religious man, right?
A servant.
You're a servant. You're a servant to your Lord and Savior, which I assume is God in this instance, right?
Assume as you will, sir. Sure.
This is a question. I'm not assuming. I'm asking you a question. Questions require responses.
You know, detective, do you think a strong-armed approach is going to work? I'm just curious.
I think it's direct, not strong-armed in a sense.
I'm just tapping in. What's up,
To be honest, nothing's going to work on you because you're not human. You're not all there in the head.
So
you're
tell me why I would answer your questions if you are going to undermine me and my humanity to the point to say that I have no soul. Why would I answer any of your questions? Please, if you...
I mean, a man that kills his own daughter.
Sure. What you call kill, I called freed.
Freed. So
the pain that I inflicted on those victims... Do you know who they were calling out to in their last moments? God.
That's it. God.
And if in those moments, in their last moments before they die, they find God and their souls accepted into heaven by their saviors, then I saved a soul. A reaper, if you will.
Now, I don't know your knowledge of the Bible or anything, but what about this is biblical? Killing people.
You know...
Where do you find the Bible in this?
God has spoken to me. Tell me, would you disobey the word of your God if God Himself told you to kill somebody? Would you listen to God or would you forsake His words?
Well, in the Bible it says, "Thou shalt not kill," 6th commandment. What about that?
It also says that God is never wrong, right? The all-knowing, all-powerful Lord and Savior. So if the angels, let me ask you a hypothetical. If God, all-knowing God, told His angels to go to earth and purge the lands in a rapture, and they listened and reaped the souls of man, would they not be going against God? Or to disobey an order from the man himself. To disobey God is to go against Him all the same. So
you're not an angel. But you're not an angel.
Know that?
Valentino,
are you God?
Because let's talk in this aspect. The thing that you're going for is not even an angel approach. It's an archangel approach. Two completely separate realms, right? And let's circle back. Where are you even getting these calls of prayer or word coming to you is that in your sleep when you're walking, what tells you to randomly, I'm going to go kill that person? Because that's not normal.
When God tells me to act, I act. Schultz's baby is alive for one reason. My soul and God told me not to. It wasn't his time.
Mm-hmm.
Or excuse
and
me,
it was everybody else's times.
There were people that I could have killed, including those 2 detectives that walked up on me. I had a gun. I chose not to kill them because the voices told me not to kill them. I chose to run.
Voices?
That's not out of
so
fear.
You have voices in your head, right?
They're not in my head. They're around me, sir.
You just said the voices were in your head. I'll double back on your word, Valentino. You know, lying is not how we get about this. That's when like an uphill battle. Makes things harder, doesn't it?
I like to see the angles that people try to take when they try to talk to me, because you all think you're better than me, including you, I can tell.
Is that so?
Am I wrong?
Or are you just kind of going with the flow, whatever you feel like?
I guess there's a part of me that just dictates it. I don't know.
Said you enjoyed
Is that so?
I enjoyed it because I'm freeing the people I kill.
Were they alive when you did it?
Of course.
I don't think torture is really freeing anyone. Pulling teeth out, wrapping them in all kinds of...
Bro, Swizzies, I have 18
wrap.
bodies, bro. I have 18 bodies, not... I have 18.
Not very freeing, is it? That's torture. That's excruciating.
You're entitled to your opinion, but like I said, in their final moments, the only one they called to was God.
Hey, Valentino, I noticed you left a note on one of the pillars that says, "To heaven I sent them all." Wouldn't you agree that torture is something that happens when you go to hell?
I never said I was gonna go to heaven.
Not you. Your victims. When you tortured them and you cut their limbs out and their eyes out.
You don't
and
understand
gutted
what
them.
hell is, do you, sir?
Hell is torture.
Valentino,
Hell is
Do you
torture.
know what
Hell is for
kind
the
of
damned.
torture it is?
Where you burn in eternal flames.
Sure, in Matthews, but generally, and people misconstrued this, hell is the internal separation from God. If you live your life and die without ever accepting Christ, you will spend eternity in blackness, devoid from the light of the Lord. That is what hell actually is. So in those moments, what?
You're familiar with the Bible, no?
Enough, but it's not something I care to discuss.
Okay, well, let's talk about a verse in the Bible, a very specific verse.
Sure.
It's Psalm 10, that shit, right?
Sure.
So, when you want to talk about people, killing people, there's a verse that says, "Cursed be he that taketh the reward to slay an innocent person," right? And I feel like, in a way, it is rewarding to you to kill these people, no?
Sure.
Now, if you're going to sit here and call yourself a man of God, how could you directly disobey the word?
I didn't say I was a man of God.
But the word came from him, so why do you follow it?
To
You also
serve,
mentioned he's
I
the big man.
suppose.
Serve. Now, why serve someone you don't believe or follow?
Didn't say I didn't believe or follow them. I just didn't say I was a man of him.
So if
You
you do not
see,
believe or
I
follow, how are you
believe that
not a
I
man?
learned very young from the abuse, from the beatings, from the voices that have always stood by me and by my side and over my shoulders and that speak in my ear, that I was put on this earth for one reason. It took me a long time to realize that reason. And it was to change things.
Now, what change are you bringing?
You know what's funny with Sarah, my wife? She really liked stuffed animals. She really did. I took her to the zoo once. And her favorite animal were seals. She really liked those seals. Watching them swim, little sausage, little torpedoes in the water, right? I don't know, she was interested in them. You know, the Canadians club harp seals to death in the Arctic for their fur coats. But the thing is, those seals shed their coats when they become adults. So they're clubbing babies. But God doesn't intervene. When there is famine, war, and death, God is not there. Do you know why? It's because if God was there, would we have free will? God did not stop me from those murders. God did not stop me as I felt the cutting and the tearing and the crunching, the ripping as a scalpel went from jugular to vein
right
to her
quick.
neck.
Valentino.
What?
I've spoken to you once before. I arrested you. I took you under the bridge of Northwood. Remember this? Different man, different personality, different whole flow you had going about yourself. Remember?
No, jog my memory.
So you don't remember that? Okay. You were on a bike. You were on a little sovereign bike, and you came off the bridge. Cars pulled in front of you, held you at gunpoint, got you up, and put you into custody. You recall this?
Yeah, you guys
that
did
was
a
a
good
completely
job.
different man, a completely different personality from what I'm listening to and what I'm observing here.
No, it wasn't.
So another thing that yes, it absolutely was. Another thing we're going to touch on is you constantly left notes about, please stop me. Why did you want to be stopped, Valentino? If you enjoyed it, if you had the word of God going directly to your head, why did you want to be stopped? Is it the thrill? Is there a disconnect in your head? What is it? Enlighten me. Come on, Jimmy, we're friends here. We can talk. Robot power down.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you chase him, there's that thrill. It's we're gonna catch him. I'm gonna get commendations. I'm gonna be on the news. I fucking catch this guy. I'm gonna be the guy that does it. And when you're really standing there. Yes, sir.
Shut up. Look. Level out, buddy. You're fine.
Yeah, man. I don't know what happened.
You're freaking out. Glue your head back on. Your head's in your lap right now. Pick it up, screw it back on.
If you're gonna be a
Contain yourself.
detective, this is what you gotta. This is the norm right here, dude.
Yeah.
This right here is the norm. Dealing with psychos, rapists, fucking killers, murderers, you name it.
Yeah.
Don't fucking look at them. Stop looking at them. I need you to calm down. If you need to go outside, have a cigarette, go have a cigarette. But when you come back, I want you to be fucking locked in.
Yeah.
Lopez, watch your partner.
Yes, sir.
Did I hurt that new detective's feelings?
It was his first time. It's rough with these kinds of interrogations.
Yeah, you're in here. Why?
What do you mean, why?
Never mind. So tell me, what is your approach?
I can relate to you. I want to know how your voices started, ever since you can remember. What do they sound like? What do they do when they disobey, or when you disobey them? Does it burn? Or do they cloud your vision, your judgment?
Have you ever had an itch?
I have.
Have you ever been drunk? Horny? Something you couldn't scratch, something you wanted to do but you couldn't?
More than you know.
It eats at you.
Tell
You
me.
know,
You. Go ahead.
men and women don't die the same usually.
No, they don't.
Have you killed anybody?
Yes.
Why?
Orders. Anger. Revenge, even.
Describe them to me.
My first kill, I was angry. I was in a ring. I was 14. Pummeled the dude's face in until it was unrecognizable.
My daughter was really into combat sports. Jiu-jitsu and things like that. She was a blue belt. But tell me, do you think it mattered when she tried to fight her daddy back? No. Didn't help her.
God.
Didn't help the rest of them.
And God told you to kill her, right? The voice.
Setting her free.
The voices. Is it one voice or is it multiple voices?
It's multiple.
And did they tell you to kill all those people by name? Or was it vague? So did he tell you to go out there and say, go kill Laura Bennett, set her free? Or was it vague?
Specifics.
They're specific. And what happens if you try to ignore the voice? Say, I don't want to do it. What happens then?
It eats at you.
You can't stop yourself, can you?
We can't stop our nature.
No, we can't.
No matter how
What's the
hard you
first
try.
time? When's the first time you heard the voice?
Maybe when I was 16, 17.
How did it introduce itself to you?
I remember I was sitting downstairs at my grandparents' house shortly after my dad died. Suicide. I am _DMX. Thanks for the follow button. Head down to the chat, bro. Say what's up. After he died, I remember sitting in an apartment. In the basement, lower level, ground level. And I remember hearing my dad's voice from upstairs calling me. Hey, Jimmy! I got up and I went upstairs and I heard it again. Hey, Jimmy, come in here for a minute. And I walked into the bathroom and I heard the voices coming from there. I walked into the bathroom and, well, in the mirror I saw this image. My father standing in that mirror, staring back at me, but he didn't have any eyes. They were black and hollow, and he spoke. But he didn't speak. His lips didn't move. His throat didn't move. But I heard it. Not inside, but external. I heard it. As if he was right there talking to me. I had this repeating voice of my father from the heavens telling me, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Make me
That's what
proud,
the eyeless
son.
version
Kill
of him said?
Make me proud, son. Kill him. And I didn't know who he was referencing to. But my instinct I went outside and the neighbor's dog, this dog always bothered me. Yellow Labrador, 5 years old. American Lab, skinnier, not as fat, not as poofy as the European show labs. He would bark something fierce all throughout the night. I'd watch this dog. He never looked happy. This concerned scowl always across his face. He came from an abusive home, is what I remember getting told by my neighbor. Beaten as a puppy, shoved in a kennel. Made me realize something. The world is the cruelest place for life to exist. We're not meant to be here. Have you ever heard the term that when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth?
I have.
That's what we all are. There's no happiness in this world. I can see it in your eyes. You're not happy. You're dead inside. You have no soul. Or do you? Tell me, Ray, are you a soulless, dead husk of a corpse?
Wouldn't be surprised if I died a long time ago.
So you've been dead for so long, yet you're still here. Why is that? Tell me. Is it to serve a purpose?
Interesting part is, I just do what I'm told. Following that itch sometimes, too. Sometimes that itch is exactly what I'm told.
Nothing you do ever satiates it, does it?
Nope.
You know the funny thing?
That... What's the funny thing?
I told my daughter that we were going to go play mini golf, and she was so excited. But I saw the cuts on her arms. She wasn't happy. She was a soul wanting to escape. I brought her to a place where she was happy, and the last thing I remember her saying is, "Dad, it's closed." The violence that came over my body in that moment. I grabbed her by the fucking hair. From behind. Grabbed the back of a ponytail. She had long, beautiful hair, just like yours. Grabbed her right hand, back of the ponytail. Grabbed her jaw, my left. Slammed it into the wood check-in area. Didn't knock her out. Made her cry. Made her scream out, in fact. I think I might have broke her jaw. Threw her to the ground, took a scalpel out. And sawed away at her neck to stop her from making noise. This horrible gurgling that comes from that blood as it tries to go down the throat. It's just liquid after all. It goes to the lowest part, right? Seeping in her neck and in her lungs, but she wasn't dead yet, and I saw in her eyes this look of fear, betrayal, panic. But as the soul crept away from that wound in her neck, I saw peace. She looked not happy, but ready. As if in the moment of death, she felt the end of everything. You know, as detectives, you all should be aware that suicide, let's bring that uncomfortable topic up. What often is it? It starts with an S. Silent. Most people before they die or commit suicide are not sad. They're not depressed. It's a very common misconception, and one who has dealt with a lot of suicide in their personal life, like I have, and a lot of officers that deal with it understand that often the months or weeks leading up to that fact when they finally decide to do it is not one of sorrow or anger or sadness. It's one of happiness and peace. Do you know why?
It's over.
It's
The pain,
over.
all of it.
It ends. It's over. My daughter was a coward. She would never do it to herself. Plus, it'd be a sin.
So you were saving her.
How could God
from the sin
punish
of
a woman?
suicide.
How could a God punish a woman, a young girl whose life was taken by her own father rather than herself? I butchered
think
that
she's
dog, by
happier?
the way. That Labrador.
Mm-hmm.
I lured it away from its house at night. They never let him inside. I lured him away with treats into the forest. And the dog looked happy. Basic instinct. Food. I will follow. Followed me into the woods. I didn't really know how I was going to do it, so I picked up a giant boulder as it stood there eating the food. And they yelped right as that fucking boulder hit it in its head. And you know what the one thing that I remember looking at when I looked down at it was the blood that was coming from its nose and from its gaping maw. That image of dread frozen in that dog's face. It didn't die happy. It didn't die peaceful. In the instant that it felt pain, it had one emotion, and that was fear. You see, animals are not quite as deep thought as we are, as they don't have souls. We do. We do. The funny thing about all of it, too, is I've been talking here for how long? Over an hour, and you guys haven't even gotten past how I did it to my wife yet?
You stabbed her, yes? Multiple
Yeah.
times. Did you feel good?
Did what feel good?
When you
Killing her?
finally killed them.
Yeah, it did.
At the end, when they were free, it felt good. Like a wave of relief. Euphoria, even.
I hallucinate about it, too, you know.
I can only imagine.
Killing people. I wouldn't say it's a fantasy, but makes you feel something.
Can you control it? Can you make it stop if you really wanted to? It's not always easy to make it stop. Some people take medication, like myself. Some people smoke, some people don't make it stop.
I can't stop it. I can't stop a single one. Do you know what I would do to you?
Enlighten me.
I think the first thing I would do, to you anyway, I don't know. Oh, bro, I'm in interrogation. It's hard to say, you know, because when I look at you, I don't see fear. It'd be freeing, wouldn't it, Ray? Dying.
Maybe.
Why do you continue to do it? Follow orders. Why don't you just end it?
I've tried. It didn't work.
What did you
Still, I
do?
thought it
How'd you
wasn't my
try?
time.
Tell me. What did you do?
I drowned.
That's the thing. No matter how strong you say you are, no matter what faces you all put on, if you've seen it for real, you understand that nobody understands.
You know what I just realized, Jimmy?
What?
when you go to jail, right?
Sure.
Depending on where you go, whether it go PC or Gen Pop, the inmates are gonna check your paperwork. And you know what they're gonna see when they check your paperwork?
A sadistic animal.
No. They're gonna see your charges. They're gonna see the detail of your charges. They're gonna see that all the people that most of the people that you murdered were adolescent teenagers. And you know what happens after that?
A lot of hitmen and mass murderers end up idolized in prison. So tell me, what happens? They kill me?
They put a green light on you.
Okay.
And then, when that green light happens, you're gonna feel the same thing that your victims did, but 10 times worse.
I don't
You know
feel
why?
anything anymore.
You know why, Jimmy?
Why?
Because they pull out their handmade prison shivs, stab you half to death, let you survive so that you can get out, and so that they can do it again.
Ray.
And again, and again.
One of you do me a favor. Lift my shirt up. I want to show you something.
Your shirt?
Yeah. Do you see what my body is scarred with?
Look like you lost a fight with a cheese grater there, Jimmy.
Yeah. It looks like somebody who's been stabbed. This isn't pre-recorded, I'm just locked in.
You know what's funny though?
What?
That time you survived.
It's a shame that I did, you know? Are we finished? Or do you have more you want to know?
I think we're done here.
In the recording.
I was never
Got it.
sorry, you know.
And they almost never are.
But I was sorry for one thing.
What's that?
I'm sorry that I threatened your baby, Schultz. I do apologize for that. I was there, by the way, in your house. Snuck in. I stood over him with a scalpel in my hand. But I didn't do it. Not because of God or the voices. Fucking A. Did I type that shit wrong? Hold on a sec. Am I retarded? Oh, yeah, I am. Hold on. You know, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. That baby looked up at me. I woke him up. And I saw something. Something that made me put it away, climb back out the window, and leave. I just couldn't do it.
Did you see that, Jimmy?
What?
What did you see?
all. Schultz, I'm sorry that you're gonna have to live with the memory knowing that your child was almost gutted by a psycho like me. Nothing I ever do will bring any of those people back. They're with the Lord now, but all of you need to find your hand with God, or though you will end up in hell just with me. And let me tell you, there's no peace down there, only monsters. They can kill me in jail. You guys can send me to the chair. It makes no difference to me. I don't feel anything anymore. So if in my last moments those knives or that electricity plunging, circuiting, flowing through my body is the last thing I feel, then I would have died feeling something. Which is more than I've felt in a long time. I cut them apart out of rage, out of fear, out of paranoia, out of distress. But half the time I don't even know why. I took a spoon, a soup spoon by the way, one with an extra depth to it, to pluck those eyes out of that girl. I grabbed her by the hair, dragged her out of the cage, and she wasn't dead when I did it. Popped it out of a socket with the nerve still attached. Do you know what that does? It means you can still see. I gripped that tendon and pointed it back at her. I don't know if she saw, but I made her look. As I strangled the life from her. And I don't know why. None of you know what that's like. You can look at me with your cold eyes all you want. None of you are so sadistic. And you can lie in this room and say you are, but you're not. Oh, jeez, but I felt nothing. How can a human do that and feel nothing?
Because you're not human.
Maybe I'm not. But I was at some point.
He's gonna feel human when he goes to jail.
No, I won't. See, you want me to feel something. You want me to feel pain. You want me to feel regret. I don't. I won't. The only thing I want is exactly what you're giving me. You're locking me away so I can't hurt anyone else. I don't want to get out. Not unless it's from death. I want you to spend the rest of your life knowing that this is what I want. I want to feel pain. So you can go fuck yourself.
I think we're good to go ahead and wrap the recording up here. Gates, let's go ahead and step on like crazy here.
All right, Mr. Valentino.
Shit himself.
Ooh, fuck you.
Turn that recorder off, Gates.
Yeah, I got
Mr.
it.
Valentino, would you sign this written confession?
Do it. Go ahead.
Zavala, hold on.
Do
Hold on, Zavala. Zavala.
Do it, Zavala. Beat me to death. Go ahead. Hit me. Show that you have no restraint just like I didn't. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Come on.
Well, the fuck ahead.
Motherfucker.
Zavala.
Do it. Do it. Fucking do it. Come on.
Out.
Coward.
Mr. Valentino, I'm gonna ask you one more time.
What?
Would you sign this written confession? Yes or no?
What's on the confession?
You'd be confessing to the murders of each one that you talked about tonight, that being the 18 homicides that we've had over the past 2 weeks. Starting, you want me to go through the names?
List them to me.
I have a list.
Go ahead.
It's going to be Sarah Valentino, your wife, Juliana Valentino, your daughter, Mary Bennett, your daughter's girlfriend, Andrew Bennett and Laura Bennett, Mary Bennett's. I'll just go with the names: Andrew Bennett, Luke Bennett, Corey Bennett, Kevin Valentino, Cara Valentino, Lucy Bennett, Ginny Bennett, Eli Wolfram, Lorraine Peppermint, 2 unknown corpses: James Valentino, Jolene Valentino, and Officer Ethan Lopez.
There's more than just you 5 in the room, by the way. There's a whole crowd. I can see the souls of all of them. They're here with us, by the way. I can see
Yeah,
my
that's,
daughter in the glass.
That's normal.
Uncuff me so I can sign this.
Swallow move.
There's paper right there, man.
How many years is this going to be with this confession, or am I getting the chair?
At the minimum, life. Probably several times over.
Well,
Sit your ass down.
all right. Hold on, bro. I gotta... Give me one second.
Right? No, you're not.
Just give me 1 second, okay? Is there a shared emote that's a stab? I can't really remember. Did I say that? Did I say that out loud? Oh wait, did I say that in game? Just send an ERP emoji. Shut up, Bradley. I've been in fucking interrogation for 2 hours, goddammit, you piece of shit. Fuck you. Okay. Alright, hold on. I gotta figure out what emote I want to do here. Hold on.
Sit the fuck back down.
Sit down.